All right, I'm here with Tyrone Rothman, and Tyrone started a brand, a clothing brand called
Yeah.
Mindscape. And what can you tell me about that, bro?
Yeah, so I'll start from the beginning. I've had my brand for 5 years now. I started in 2020. Originally, I was just selling my art. Like I was just doing art, and I knew I had a friend who did a clothing brand, and I was just really inspired by that as just a way to promote my art and stuff. And probably about 2 years into it, just because of the style of art I do, it attracted a lot of skaters. And people were always like, "Oh, you should make skateboards. You should make skateboards." And I'm like, "Okay, if I making skateboards, I gotta start skating myself." And I just really fell in love with skating, and especially the community and all the people I've connected with. Everyone has been there to support my brand, and the skate community, I owe a lot of the growth of my brand to that community. And I think also now I can use my brand as a tool to give back to that community, do community-based projects, and just to help the youth, especially in skateboarding. I think it's a great pathway for youth to really learn and have a bunch of good role models too.
Yeah. So you started this 5 years ago. How
Yeah.
old are you? How old were you when you started?
I was 13 when I started.
13.
Yeah.
When was your biggest like breakthrough where you're like, hey, wait a minute, like there's some real money in this?
It was 2023. So I think before then I was mainly using TikTok, and I think Instagram Reels came out a bit before then. But it was once I started getting on Instagram that stuff really took off. I'd had like a few videos go viral on TikTok before then, and I think I maybe had 10 or 20,000 followers. But then I think it was August of 2023, I dropped my pants, and my Instagram blew up to I think 50,000 within like a month or two. So that's really when stuff took off. Yeah.
So at first you just did shirts?
Yeah. So when I started my brand with no money because I was 13, right? So I used print on demand, and I used just a print on demand website. I had shirts, and I think I had hats and stuff too, and sweaters. But I was never really happy with the quality. So that's why in 2023, when I started with the pants, I moved off. I had enough money saved up then that I could order something in bulk, and people appreciated the quality, so.
I see. And you're wearing the pants right now, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, let me zoom in on this. Can you do
So you
stand
got,
stand up real quick, boss?
Yeah, I'll give you a tour of the pants.
Yeah. Let's see a 360
So-
real quick.
You can see the back. I like to do a lot of the embroidery stuff. I started that. That's always been the thing. I started with like the embroideries on the front of the shirt.
Yeah,
You can
yeah.
see.
Are
two.
those pockets down there?
Yeah, this is a pocket right
That's
here.
actually
on the double
sick.
And then you got the side pockets too. A lot of people appreciate these pockets because I'm also big within like my brand is pretty big in the graffiti scene. So people like, they could store stuff in here or whatever, markers,
I see
spray
what you
paint.
mean.
So, pretty good with that too.
That's
but
sick, bro.
yeah,
Wait, let me see. Let me scope that sweater too.
the
Let me see
sweater,
that
yeah.
little-
Go
the
ahead.
sign.
So this is just the zip up I got here. This one's pretty basic. I have a lot of stuff that are just like people want to rep the brand.
Uh-huh.
So I have just some
Yeah,
logo
yeah.
stuff, and then I also like to mix it up. Like I have some shirts where I do these really big graphics on the back that are really like eye catching.
Yeah,
So
yeah.
I mix it up between just having stuff you can wear that's chill and just rep the brand, or if you want something that's more of a statement, I have kind of both.
Yeah. And I know from what I've seen from your content, one thing that you stress is that it's affordable.
Yes.
So how much are those pairs of pants that you're wearing right now?
So these ones are 65. I do a thing because production time takes a while, so I'll open up pre-orders while stuff is in production, and that gives people a chance to get it cheaper. So you can get like these for $60 if you get it in a pre-order. And another thing, like just with keeping it affordable, I think that's so important for the skate community, which is really why I do it, or just any community, because a lot of people really just want to dress cool. They want to be able to wear the brands they want, and they go to the store, it's $110 for a pair of pants. And especially if you're skating, you go through clothes quick, you go through shoes quick, right? So you don't want to have to break the bank every time.
Yeah. And I think you'll get a good bang for your buck, because from just looking at your pants, they're layered. You got like double layer on the knees and the shins, you know? So that alone is like, hey, like that seems like good quality stuff you got that you're selling, you know? And like you said about like skaters, you know, we go through stuff. Most skaters are, you know, broke. We don't really make a lot of money skating, you know? And for you to have something like this to offer to the table for the community, like this is great stuff, bro. And I just think it's amazing. Hey, whoa, wait a minute. What do we got here? Oh, wait, what's that shirt you're wearing? Oh, you're rocking the merch. Oh, what's up, bro? Hey,
AJ.
The homie that just pulled up. Sick.
Yeah, and I think also, you know, a lot of people always message me. They'll be like, "Oh, you could raise your prices," right? Just because like now that I've grown, they're like, "You can charge more for your stuff," but I just never want to do it because, again, I feel like it's a service, right? I think a lot of people, especially skaters, deserve to have affordable clothing.
Yeah. Okay. Hey, man, that's pretty much all my questions I have. I want to keep it nice and short and sweet, and I appreciate your time, Tyrone. Take it easy, boss.
Thank you.